Oh man, they've really gotta add more options for the PlayStation 5 to live stream, especially with YouTube. I don't know what it's like on Twitch. Maybe I need to start using Twitch or something. Um, I got no intro. I can't make an intro on here. I mean, I know I should be using my PC or something, but I'm just so lazy. I just like to log on to the PlayStation and make it happen on here. I don't know, something about holding the controller in my hands. Just from the time I was 5 years old, I'm hooked with it. Okay, how's it going, adventures? Seraph here. I'm live. I'm in the Weaponbanner. I never thought on my free-to-play account I would actually be happy to summon for a weapon versus one of the main characters. Now, I've already got Cyno, and if I didn't have Cyno, I can tell you right now, I would be summoning for Cyno. He is just so much fun, and quite a kooky personality this guy has, but it's hilarious. When I was doing the Windbloom Festival and I got to see more what his personality is like and how he just drove Tanari absolutely insane with his off-brand jokes. Oh man, I absolutely loved it. I saved that whole thing, and I'm probably going to be editing some of it, uploading it, but that's for another time. If I ever get the time to edit my videos I record, I swear. I'm always out of gigabytes on that stuff. It's just, this game's awesome. I love everything about this game. It's a little less spicy sometimes than I would have liked it to have been. I honestly was expecting at this point in my life I would not be playing a game with kid characters and being happy about it. And here's the other thing too. I do not have Dia on this account, and I'm not going for her right now. Within about 20 wishes, I could guarantee having her in my account right now. I swear, because I was trying to get a C1 constellation for Yelan. Yeah. Speaking of Yelan, am I saying her name right? I keep wondering. Hold on a second. Oh, I keep wanting to say Yelan. Let's see.
Hello, traveler. Call me Yelan.
Yeah, Yelan. All right, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Anyways, I've already got Cyno. He's a blast. His burst lasts a long time. He is just so much fun to use. I think it lasts longer than any other character in the game, I swear. It's just so much fun. Granted, it's got some interruption issues, but you just gotta dodge before you slam, or maybe have a shield user on your team. Probably have to get, I think in the future I might get Zhongli just so I can pair it with Tim and
can swing the
probably
results
work
of a
really
single
well.
game, but it's bound to run out sooner or later.
I absolutely love this location for summoning. I don't know why, it's just my favorite. Tree of Dreams, Vanarana, here in Sumeru. Sumeru, yes. I love this place. I can't imagine the game without this place now. It has been... I mean, I used to think, man, they can't do any better than Inazuma. I loved Inazuma, and then they had this place, and now I'm just like, I can't imagine the game without this place. Imagine what else is to come. All right, without further ado, nobody's really joined the stream yet, but it is what it is. I don't know how much time I've got to do this. My phone's charging, so if anybody comments stuff in the chat, I can't see it unless, like, I can see parts of it. So don't comment too long of things, like too many words at once. Just short sentences. I word wrapped it and shrunk the text as much as I can on PlayStation. I don't have that little dialogue on the right side of the screen or left side of the screen because sometimes stuff gets put in the chat that I don't want to show up on the screen, or sometimes I edit my videos later. So there's reasons why I usually have my phone in hand for that, and I just look at it. So if you make some comments, just keep them on the shorter side. Here we go. I'm going to start by summoning from this one because I get these wishes saved up from leveling up characters or random stuff, like in the shop, Stardust Exchange, right? Hopefully everybody gets these every time. So that's where I accumulate those. And yeah, let's do a single, and then I'm going to do a 10 spot. Just do a little bit of a warm-up here. Plus I might get some Star Glitter from this. That'll help me towards the weapon. Hopefully it's one of the permanent 4 stars. I think I still need Amber. She seems to be lacking on both my accounts. And I think that Rain Slasher was it, and that's kind of scary. That's got me a little bit worried. However, please do better by me. Now, the reason I'm not going for Dia, by the way, is it's not because she isn't fun too, but I think her super needs to last twice, if not 3 times as long, or they need to do some serious adjustments to her elemental attack, her ability to recharge, her burst, things like that. And there's just a whole slew of issues with her. I was auto-attacking with her the other day, I think it was Spiral Abyss or something. Some enemies were surrounding the room in different locations. I tried to head to where another enemy was to attack him, and I couldn't. It just kept autoing in on this one enemy. It wouldn't let me move her. It just kept sucking me towards this one enemy, and I was just like, if that does not prove there's an issue with this game with the whole auto attack thing. The characters auto attack the closest enemy, and I despise that. See, my only real complaint with this game, I should be able to attack what I want, or it should be an option to toggle that off so I can, for people that want to do it, they can do it. For people like me that want to attack what I'm aiming at, that's what I want. Anyway. So I don't know if they're going to actually fix her. I don't know what's going to happen with her. I did get her on my whale account just because I want to have every character on that account, but I can't see going for her at this point in time on my free-to-play where I have to be very cautious about who I summon for. All right, without further ado, let's just see what happens here. If you're just joining the stream, maybe back up to the beginning. If you catch me towards the end of summoning for the weapon, or to be honest, I'm surprised nobody's on right now. I am streaming earlier than I usually do by about 3 or 4 hours, so is what it is. Now, I am within... Actually, I don't know what I'm within on the weapon banner. I'm completely shocked. I'll be completely shocked if I get something right away, but... Oh, that's interesting. 2 4-stars. 3 4-stars. Wow, okay. So if you don't summon for a long time, you actually get some good luck? Is that what I'm getting out of this? Well, let's just keep going with that good luck, shall we? And for the love, please... do not give me a weapon from the off banner. I'm going for Bacon or the Scarlet Sands. I don't need anything from, especially another Amos bow. It honestly terrifies me to summon from this banner because of that possibility of getting an off banner weapon. I should say I will be happy if I get one of these 2 weapons. If I get the third option, I'm not going to be happy. Stressful. Plus, sometimes you get 4-star characters from this, and I always look forward to that. So hopefully I get some fun 4-stars. Okay, I'm 20 wishes in. Actually, I hope I've got enough wishes just to get me to a 5-star, to be honest. Gonna be cutting it close. I tried to do everything I could to, like Spiral Abyss and the Windbloom Festival and everything, to save up. But this banner's about to go away in less than 24 hours. I have to do this right now. Okay, well, we're getting some star glitter at least. That'll help me a little bit. I think I'm 40 wishes in now. Okay, Dragon's Bane. For free to play, that's not a bad weapon to have. Honestly, all the sacrificials can be useful too if you build your team accordingly. Being able to spam the elemental attacks can be quite useful. Oh, and Noelle, interesting. Do I have her maxed out? I apparently do, okay. Honestly didn't know. I need to build her more. She's actually a really good TCG card too. Am I 50 in now? 60? I start to lose count. For some reason, I just start to lose count. But we're getting close. They really like giving me that eye perception for some reason. I would prefer more sacrificial type stuff, or that one alley flash or whatever, but... Alright, let's go. Gold star, come on. And not yet, apparently. Okay. Another alley flash, cool. Maybe another 4-star character. I remember a long time ago on my whale account, the most I would ever get when wishing for quite a long period of time, oh, another one, sweet, would be 1 4-star. So, after going through that kind of pain, I can't really complain. Alright, we're going to have to convert some wishes here. This has to be it. This has to be it right here. This has got to be the gold. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's got to be it right here. There it is. Oh, I'm holding my breath. Please, nothing from the off banner. Please, I'm begging you, whoever's. I don't care if it's the Reed, I don't care if it's the Scarlet. Just nothing from the off banner. It's gonna kill my spirit. Wow. That's That's incredible. And not the good kind of incredible. That's pain, actually. That is true pain right there. I just don't get it. Let me show you just how painful this is. Let me show you. Because I can't really put it into words until you see what I'm talking about. Let me show you why that is true pain. Should have just gone for Dia. Maybe I will just go for her after all. This is why that's true pain, okay? Amos bow I got from the permanent banner. Instead of getting like, Jean or Mona or something like that, I get the Amos bow. Also, Amos bow from the permanent banner. Again, I was hoping for Chi-Chi even, but, And now we just got another Amos bow from the off banner. Oh, I just don't understand. Hoyoverse. Why is that even a thing? I'm serious. Why is that even a thing, Hoyoverse? I just don't understand. I don't have the words right now. I just do not have the words. That literally just kills me inside. Increases normal and charge attack damage by 12%. What does it even do if you refine this thing? Because what's the next upgrade? 15%. Oh wow, really? Charge attack 10%. Okay, that's horrible. Well, I have no words right now. I cannot believe that happened to me. Mostly because I've had such bad luck when it comes to, like, out of all the weapons they could have given me, like Skyward Harp or Skyward Spine or any of that series. But the Amos bow, really? When I've already got 2 of them, and now I just got a 3rd on my free-to-play account? Oh. I have no words. Should have gone for Dia, apparently. Just... I don't know what to say, man. I do not know what to say right now. Let's see what happens if I do single pulls. I guess I don't know what else to do. This might be the shortest stream I've ever done, because I just don't feel like doing anything after that. Oh my gosh. Well, such a good banner. First banner with a 5-star crit rate claymore, and I wanted, honestly, Cyno's weapon probably more than anything. And they could have given me one of those 2 weapons, but instead, and this happened on my whale account too. Actually, I ended up getting an off-banner weapon. That just shouldn't be a thing. Hoyoverse, come on, that shouldn't be a thing. That'd be like summoning for one of these 2 characters and getting like Chi-Chi or something like that. Could you imagine the kind of yeah, I can't even talk straight. I'm so upset. Could you imagine the kind of backlash they would get if that happened? Just imagine that. And for some reason, it's just been happening with the weapon banner, and they just... Well, I guess it's because idiots like me that actually summon from it. If nobody would summon from this banner, they would be forced to change things. That's what it comes down to. Well, I'm definitely not going to go in here and purchase anything. It's just not worth it. This is supposed to be my free-to-play account. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe that just happened. Alright, what do we got here? You know why I created this account in the first place? I created this account because I wanted to, when I couldn't find people that would play it with me. Sometimes I have to use my phone in this account, or I actually did create it for somebody who was interested in this game a long time ago to play it with me, and then they decided not to. So that's what happened, and I ended up with two accounts. Alright, what does this guy got to say? Who is this guy anyway? Yeah, that's what I feel like, dude. This just doesn't qualify as a reproducible experiment at all. It's not that I don't want to help you, Patrice, but seriously, good luck to you here. There's nothing I can do here. Might as well go find something to eat. Yes, maybe some bamboo shoot soup might do. Really? Around here? Oh yeah, we are in Leeway, okay. Then that's accurate. Paimon, well, then you're pretty far from any place you can get some, mister. Hey, we got bamboo on us. We could just make him some. Aye, that's true, that's true. Wait, who are you? And why are you here in this Archon-forsaken place? Suspicious. I agree. How did we just get here out of nowhere? Like, what would we be doing here out of nowhere? I agree. Paimon, is it really that suspicious? Yeah. Um, where did you appear from anyway, Paimon? You're the suspicious one, Paimon. What are you saying? We came here together, didn't we? Yeah, kind of a weird intro here. Grr, there's got to be something Paimon can say in response. That's right. We're very suspicious indeed. But as some guy from Fontaine, isn't your presence here even more suspicious? Can everybody just drop the sus stuff? I just want to go hurt some enemies. I'm kind of depressed right now. Huh, is that how I appear to others? Well, you are from Fontaine. Tired of feelings. Good night, just stopping by. First time coming here, but we'll take my leave soon for sleep. Was coming to say best of luck. I appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for watching. I did say that either enjoy watching my good fortune or pain. Unfortunately, it was pain, but thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hopefully you have better luck if you end up summoning from this banner. Especially on a free-to-play account, it hurts so much. Anyway. Can't believe another freaking Amos bow. It could have given me anything. I would have been happy with a Skyward Harp, or maybe, oh, you do know the pain? I'm sorry. I don't want anybody to know that kind of pain, honestly. It's not fair. It just shouldn't be a thing in the first place. Anyways, I wish you a good night. Honestly, I'm not all that interested in what this guy has to say. I just want to go hurt something. I'd go hop into the floor 12 Spiral Abyss, but that is more pain than I think the Weaponbanner I just summoned from, honestly. That's right, the two of us are adventurers, so it's at least kind of normal for us to be here. But you're definitely a strange sight to see. Well, that does make sense. Thanks. Thanks again. Well met then. Traveler. Hajime the Adventure. Hajime, am I saying that right? I've been watching this anime, is it World's Strongest? From Weakest to World's Strongest? I'm horrible with remembering the titles of those anime, but it's really cool, I like it. Anyways, so I decided to name my character in this game after that anime. And might I have your name? Flying Fairy? Ooh, that's gonna heat up Paimon. Paimon's Paimon! She hates being called that. Even though she just admitted the other day she never actually walks, she always flies. Does that mean she'd be a crippled if she actually had to walk? Kind of a scary thought. Fair enough, then I too shall introduce myself. I am Antonole, or Anatole, an engineer from the Fontaine Research Institute. I shall be playing with you. I am here at the behest of my superiors at the Institute to conduct some research. Can't get a good angle I like talking to this guy. Intro into Liyue cuisine. Jeez, I'm so tired I can't even read. Anatole. Haha, Liyue cuisine is interesting, but I fear not. The Institute is an organization dedicated to the study of machines and energy, though I do wish that we would have a gourmet department. That would be a capital notion. Well, I'm getting off topic. The sum of the matter is that I have a colleague who entered the Institute at the same time as me, and have been researching minerals and elemental energy. If you've been around these parts, you might have met him. His name is Patrice. Would that ring any bells? No, not really. I think I sort of remember. Okay. Paimon can't really recall much about him, but there was this guy from Fontaine fiddling with rocks around here. It's been a while. Anatole. I'd wager that was him. Unlucky Patrice. According to his research directions, he would need a large and specialized batch of minerals from Liyue, but due to some budget and test site funding issues, along with other well-publicized reasons, so he couldn't conduct the experiment then? Anatole. That's right. One day, he took all his remaining funds and experimental equipment and vanished. Everyone said that he had finally gotten tired of the Institute and upped and left. Upped and left. Zamora. I must say that I'd always believed that he could finish his experiments, and I'd never stoop to gossiping behind his back, unlike some people with nothing better to do but talk behind their backs. Cough. In any case, he finally returned alive and well a while ago with his experimental results to boot. Ah, truly, the pioneering spirit of the researcher lives within. I can't take it anymore. I can't get my mind off that weapon banner. What just happened? Oh, it's bugging me so bad. Anatole. According to him, he went to Liyue directly and set his experiment up here. And after overcoming various unimaginably tough obstacles, he finally finished his research project. Paimon, well, isn't that great? Yeah, I'm going to stop for a second here. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm thinking through in my head. They've upped the cost of my energy drinks lately to almost $2, especially with tax. It's freaking ridiculous. It's actually cheap. Some energy drinks, $3 a can now. So that's ridiculous. Let's see, $100 would buy me 50 energy drinks. Or $100 would buy me a couple tanks of gas. The way I drive pretty conservatively, that would last a month. I'm trying to justify spending $100, ending my free-to-play status with this account, just to get a weapon out of those two weapons. It's like my team went to the Super Bowl, or the playoffs, or whatever it may have been, and lost. And I have the ability to change the results. That's how I feel right now. This game, how did I get sucked into this? Like, I always said I would never play a game that had these types of mechanics, right? I spent a couple hundred one time on Call of Duty Black Ops, I think it was 3. Yeah, I think it was 3, to get weapons. And it was the same kind of thing. The weapon banner on there was about the same as the weapon banner on here. Oh my gosh, they suck you in so bad. I love this game, the open world. It's so amazing. But honestly, I feel like it should have some kind of like monthly subscription or something, and you just get guaranteed to get characters and weapons as they get released. I'd rather be on board doing that than this nonsense. Do they really make more money forcing people to pay ridiculous amounts of money to get like a character or weapon? Do they really get more money that way versus something like that where you had a subscription? I just don't even know. And the other thing is, I mean, I totally could play this game free. And I've got a whale account. I don't need to spend money on this game. Oh my gosh, I got this internal struggle going on right now. It's just been bugging me for so long on this free-to-play account, not having those 5-star weapons. And for some reason, it's bugging me so much right now. Paimon. Well, isn't that great? Sure, sounds like it. Why does that all have to do with you, by the way? Anatole. Well, it's complicated. As I said before, things played out quite unfortunately. His experiments here were, in fact, an illegal act. Not that I don't understand, though. If he had followed normal procedures, he would have been filing out application forms and official statements for half a month and then some. But of course, there was no one who could verify the experimental procedure, and the data he produced was overly detailed and complete. To quote the review document verbatim, it is almost as if it were simply spun out of thin air. Patrice insisted over and over that the data's completeness was due to the invaluable aid of the local Adventurers Guild. But the people upstairs weren't going to believe it. And so according to regulations, someone must reproduce the experiment to verify the data he obtained. So you mean some unlucky soul will have to come over here from Fontaine and do his experiment again, right? And who's that unlucky duck? Anatole. Oh, who is it? I wonder. Well, it's me. I'm your unlucky duck. Patrice is a good fellow, so I did in fact want to help him. I gotta say, this is kind of boring me for some reason. I don't know why. I just don't understand. I'm just not getting into this conversation right now. This feels very dry. But I only realized when I got here that though the minerals we need are easy to find, it is basically impossible to do this experiment by oneself. Paimon, wait, but why? Anatole. Patrice did his experiment by himself, so I have to as well. I think that was their idea, anyway. This organization can be blown sky high for all I care. Yeah, I agree, dude. Sky high. Cough. The Institute was once rocked by a massive explosion during a particularly catastrophic experimental failure. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, that explosion did not take the strange and redundant processes and the overly complicated management systems with it, and they have returned new and improved. Okay, I can't take this anymore. I'm sorry, this is so ridiculously long. I don't remember the last time I had to put up with so much dialogue for such a small, how do I put it, non-voiced over event. I'm just too tired to talk tonight. Look at this, it just keeps going on. I'll reread it in the future on my whale account or something. Alright, here's what I'm going to do, chat. I'm going to let somebody in the chat decide for me. And then, depending on what happens, I'll either, end the stream or give it a go, I guess. What do you think? This is my free-to-play account. But, full disclosure, when I first started it out, I did spend 100 back then to get Hu Tao. And then, to get Kazuha, I spent 100. So, and I do get the Welkin Moon, and I do occasionally get the Battle Pass. So, all things considered, it is not 100% free-to-play, if you can take that into consideration. However, I do try to keep it free-to-play. But, what do you think, chat? Should I go for the weapon? Should I go for one of these? I've already gotten that 50-50 nonsense out of the way. They've already screwed me on that. What I'd be looking at is I would either get the beacon on the next 5-star and it just resets the whole thing, or I would get the read and then be close to getting the beacon and then potentially get both. Because with what I would get here from purchasing, say, this one right here, there's enough wishes there to get probably 2 5-stars weapons if I were to go for it. So I'll let the chat decide, and then I'll just end the stream or go for it. What do you think? Do you want to see me go for it? Officially wreck this account's free-to-play status? Or what do you think I should do? Comments, thoughts? Again, I'm within like 20 wishes of going for Dia. I've already got Cyno. I wish I could justify going for her. And she is fun, despite her lack of power, severe lack of power. She is still fun to use. But I don't know. I guess if I got the beacon, I could go for her, and she'd have that at least going for her. But I kind of want to have the staff for Cyno. Or Hu Tao or something, to be perfectly honest. What do you think? Anybody got an opinion on this? Or do I just have to decide on my own what to do? Oh, man. Let me see what I can do here. Like I said, I'd have to
I do try to lighten the mood.
try to justify it some way. Give up energy drinks for a month, or
other people's sense of humor.
I don't know. Ride my bicycle for the next month. No, I actually have snow to deal with. Can't really do that. Actually, I like to walk. I don't even ride bicycle. What am I talking about? I walk a lot. It's good. It's good, healthy for you. I'm gonna just unplug my phone and check the comments here. Oh, for the love. I'm trying to log into my account right now, and it is not cooperating with me. There we go. Okay, I could afford to do it, but I really shouldn't. I know I shouldn't. What do you think? I'll either decide on my own. Is that a let's go for it kind of smiley face? That's what I'm getting out of it. Is that a let's go for it? Alright, whatever. I guess I no longer have a free-to-play account. This kind of once is bad, twice is teetering, but 3 times it's officially no longer going to be a free-to-play account. And I guess that's what Hoyoverse is after, isn't it? That's really bad. I mean, I'm definitely going to be more reserved, but that is still really, really bad. Cannot believe this. Wait a minute, what just happened? Wait, what? Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, did it actually let me do that? I forgot. In the past, I haven't been able to do this. Oh, that's scary. That's scary. I didn't even have to enter my passcode to do that. I'm glad I actually did this. I did not know that was a thing. Alright, I'm going to have to change this profile to have a login passcode for that. Wow, that's crazy. I did not know that. I've never actually tried to do that from this account, so... It didn't even ask me for my password. It just gave it to me. Scary. Okay, well there you go. Here goes. Cannot believe I'm doing this. Oh, you can't be serious. You cannot be serious. The very next weapon. Or the very next 10 spot. See? That's all it was. They just wanted to break my spirit. Oh my gosh, and I got that too. I can't believe it. I give you the credit for that. Yomu... Okay. Omuo? I hope I'm saying your name right. But I give you the credit. Oh my gosh, what's up with all these weapons all of a sudden? They just wanted to break me. They just wanted to make me summon for it. And they broke me, because I just had to have one of those weapons. That's the one I really want, honestly. I want that to go cyno. Alright, let's keep going, man. I want to see what the next one is. I mean, I'm guaranteed now to get the beacon, so I'm getting it. Can't believe I'm more happy to get a weapon than a 5-star at this point, but I just can't stand going from my whale account to this one, and I've got, like, no 5-star weapons. It just bugs me. This might not be my whale account, but it's definitely not my free-to-play one anymore either. The real question is, how far are they going to push me to get that next one? Because I'd like to save some of these Genesis crystals for a future need, if possible. But no, I totally credit you. You being here was the good luck I needed, apparently. I mean, good grief. I got that horrible off-banner weapon, and I would have given up. And then all of a sudden the next one is the weapon I want. This just kills me. Just absolutely kills me. I wonder if I've got Beto's full constellation. I guess I'll find out. It's hard to keep track between my two accounts, what ones I need. I still in the future, Hoyoverse, would like to see you make these 4-star weapons, or blue weapons, actually useful. Alley Hunter, I'll have to start using that one too. Like seriously, these 3 stars need to be of more use than just depression. That's what it is. It's pure depression getting those. They're only useful when you first play the first couple months, and then after that, it's just like horrible to get those, in my opinion. They might as well just convert into like Mora or something, or Mystic Enhancement Ores if you need that, or anything but a useless weapon is what I'm getting at. I guess technically they convert into Mystic Enhancement Ores a little bit, but not that much. Alright, we got another Dragon Bane. That's not a bad weapon to have, by the way. Okay, like I said, how far are they going to push me to get this beacon? Or as I like to call it, the bacon of the Red Sea. Actually, I think I need Toma Constellation, so that's cool. That is one of the highlights of the weapon banners. At least you get, like, crazy off-brand 4-star characters. Like, there's no telling what you'll get on here for doing that. And another Alley Hunter. I swear, they were just pushing me to do it. That's all of a sudden my luck turned around. How's it going, Dissync, if I'm saying your name right, hopefully. Whoever's broke me on this one. I pray the 5-star will come. Oh, it's definitely coming. I just don't know when. I'm hoping it's on the next 10 pulls so they don't completely break me of my Genesis crystals. Like, it's bad enough I had to do this at all. That first purchase, they bait you on that first one. Because they double the Genesis crystals you get. Then after that, you don't get it again until like a year from now when they reset it. Because they basically reset it yearly. Okay, Niguan. And another Dragon's Bane. They're definitely being generous with the 4 stars, but like I said, they broke me, so... It's coming on this one. It's coming on this one right here. Here it is. There it is. Change my name from desync edits to desync. Oh, cool. I like it. I like the change. Alley Flash. Any second now, we're getting the bacon of the Red Sea. And apparently another Eye of Perception. They just love giving me that one. There it is. Bacon of the Red Sea. Oh, I can't even believe it. Alright. So I've got that weapon. Thank you. Like I said, it only took them breaking me. It only took them making me have to pay. I no longer can call this a free-to-play account. I still did before, because I only bought from that over the last 2.5 years a couple of times. But now it's officially not a free-to-play account. I can't even put it in that category. The real question is, I've got the weapon that goes with Dia, right? And she's hot, she's awesome. Shenhe's coming up. She's also hot and awesome. And some could argue more useful than Dia. But since I've got her weapon and I'm within 20 wishes of getting another 5-star, should I just go ahead and get her to go with the weapon? It's kind of made for her. I can use it for any character. It's just kind of made for her. I already know what I'm going to do. Here we go. Hopefully it's within this 10 wishes. What a stream this turned out to be. Oh, she is definitely a tank. And you know what I realized? She can go around Dragon Spine and never die. Oh, sweet, Sacrificial Sword. I like getting those. She can go around Dragon Spine and never die. You could solo Dragon Spine with her. It's freaking hilarious, because when she dips below a certain HP, she just regens her health, and it regens quicker than it can dip below, and it's hilarious. Now, I don't know about the super cold areas. As a matter of fact, if I get her right now, I'll go test that out, because I want to see that. But alright, let's convert the intertwines. I hope I get it on this one. Can't afford to buy any more from these guys. Okay. Come on, Dia, come home, please. I know you're right there. Ugh, the pain. The absolute pain. Bennett, okay. Guess I'm gonna have D on both accounts after all. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. Quite the story this has turned out to be. Single pole. I'm gonna milk it for everything I can until they force me to have to get her the hard way. Could do that event too for a couple 100 primogems, I suppose. There's other ways to get wishes in the game, I just don't have the ability to get them at the moment. Okay, shop. Can I convert any more of these? One more? Nickel and diamond it here. Come on, Dia. I know you're right there. Just come home. She's not gonna come home. Alright, well, I've already screwed up enough as it is. Why not? Which one? I can't believe I'm doing this. She's coming home. And then I'm never doing this again on this account. Waiting for Ayaka with 50 pity and 50... Oh, with the 50 pity. So you're not guaranteed for her then? She is worth getting. She is definitely worth getting. I've got an order of characters I consider worth getting, and she's like in the top 3. I think it goes like Yilon or Hu Tao. And then, of course, Ayaka and Kazuha. I guess there's like top 4, top 5. There's characters you just have to have in this game, in my opinion. And surprisingly, Zhongli should go into that top 5. I feel like his shield is very, very useful. Unless you're just really good at dodging enemies, in which case, don't worry about it. But very, very useful to have that shield. I'm going to have to get him the next time he comes around. And then the constellations with the C1. One's worth getting that is Yelan, Hu Tao, absolute Yelan, Hu Tao, and then after that, it gets tricky for me after that. But definitely those ones. I got Zhao as cyno by winning 50. That is awesome. Congrats on those ones. And Zhao is so underrated. Again, Zhao really benefits a lot from ones like Zhongli. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. You got here at the right time. I'm just about to get Dia. Yeah. Cannot believe I'm doing this. Okay, apparently in the next 10. Okay, Favonius. I mean, I ended up getting the weapons for Cyno and her, so why not? Oh yeah, always pull 10. Always pull 10. I only pull singles when I get desperate and run out. 10 has been more generous to me for some reason. It just seems to be luckier. That's not always the case, but for me it seems to have been luckier to always go for 10 pulls. I think the most luck I've ever had. Oh, awesome. I've already got maxed out, but I always love getting Kole. And I appreciate everybody being here in the chat. This has definitely been a luck that I wouldn't have had on my own. It's true what they say about streamer luck. It really is. And there she is. Okay, she is awesome. She is really awesome, but I really do hope they buff her in the future because she's got some issues that need working out. But in my opinion, if you're bored of the game at world level 8, the most fun thing about her is she makes the game more difficult to play. And so, yeah, you can enjoy it more, I guess, because it's tougher. Yesterday I also bought Blackcliff for Zhao. Blackcliff, the whole Blackcliff series is awesome, by the way. Buff luck, yep. Streamer luck is buff luck. Absolutely. Oh, I cannot believe I just did all that, though. I really can't. Well, on the plus side, I will finally have a use for my maxed out... it's only godly luck because everybody's here in the chat. I swear, that's what it is. I was having horrible luck until everybody showed up. All of a sudden, it turned around. The Mystic Enhancement Ore is here. Apparently, you can only hold 10,000 at a time, and now that I actually have 5-star weapons, that's going to go real fast. About time. Yeah, it only meant ruining my free-to-play account, but, you know. Because look at this. They've given me 2 Amos bows from the permanent banner. These ones I got lucky on. I got lucky to get those. I didn't buy them. I just got super lucky. This one, I can't remember how I... Okay, this one I just got today, actually. Yeah, these were from the permanent one, and then I got this one. Why did they give me 3 of the Amos bow in a row from the permanent banner? And then this one from this banner? Oh, my brain's fried from all this nonsense. I just can't believe I got 3 of these. I hope in the future they have some kind of exchange program for 5-star weapons. Otherwise, I might just legit put all 3 of these into just this one here, because, you know, I never use the thing. But I finally have these 2. Which means the only thing I need now is a 5-star Claymore, Catalyst, and I just don't think I'll ever get that at this point. It's just forget it. What are the rules for Standard Banner? Well, basically, there's so much stuff in the Standard Banner, anything goes. Like I said, I've now had 2 Amos bows in a row on the Standard Banner, and I was expecting 5-star characters, you know, Diluc, Mona, that kind of thing. And then this one from the Weapon Banner, because I failed the 50-50 initially. But then I get these 2 pretty quickly. Alright, let's see what I can do to actually level this up. Let's just start with this one, I guess. Obviously, I'm going to burn all these blues. How's it going, Goggles, by the way? Thanks for stopping by. It's been interesting. You're Vietnamese? That's cool. Yeah, I usually get people from the other part of the world when I stream this late, and in all honesty, I kind of like that. I feel like a lot of times people on my side of the world are a little spicy, or that's a nice way of saying what I want to say. Did you also get the cyno weapon? I did. I got lucky. That's this one, basically. Staff of the Scarlet Sands. So, yeah, I was not planning on getting Dia, and I was not planning on getting the Claymore. I was just going to go for the staff, but now I've got Dia, now I've got the Claymore, now I've got staff. I mean, they basically got me to buy them. Can't believe it. Goggles, if you're just stopping by. So, am I spicy? You gotta admit, Goggles, all of us in the western part of the world are spicy. I'm spicy, too. If you knew me outside of streaming, no, I'm actually pretty chill outside of streaming, but I'm spicier than a lot of other people in the world. And you're from India? That is awesome. That is awesome having so many people from different parts of the world in here. I love it. Okay, well, I didn't have what I needed to level that one up. Let's go to Dia now. And actually, let me change the party here. I'm going to go ahead and add her to the party. I did get some other constellations I'll have to check out too. Okay, so now instead of Hutal, let's put Dia in here. And I want to go over to Dragon Spine, like I said. Want to see what I can do with her HP there. So I got to level her weapon and her. I'm going to have some things to do on this account for a while. Alright, here we go. Let's see if I've either got the materials or maybe it's the day where I can actually go and farm him from the domain to get him at least. But seriously, when it comes to Dia, she makes the game more challenging because even with her signature weapon and leveling up her constellation, or sorry, not constellations, I'm not going to touch the constellations, her talents, even doing all that, it's just so difficult to get power out of her. Why Nahida level 1? Oh, there's a reason for that. I've got her, leveled up on my whale account. I was planning on doing a level 1 to level 90 for Nahida. I don't have her weapon, by the way, on this account, obviously. I don't have her 5-star weapon on this account. Goggles there got lucky like crazy with Nahida. Seriously. Nahida's buff on Goggles' account right there. That's a good question why she's level 1. I know, I've had her for a long time, too. No, it's actually because I wanted to play around with her at level 1. I wanted to see what her power potential was without leveling her up. Turns out, even at level 1, she is extremely useful. Like, she's powerful for one of the 4 Archons that we have so far. I've been really impressed with it. And it looks like I'm stuck with this weapon as well, level 20. I can't ascend until I get this stuff. Tuesday for the staff and Wednesday for the Claymore here, so that's unfortunate, but I guess I can at least work on the character, so let's see how far I can... Oh, wait a minute. Too many. There we go. She can gather items. Oh, yeah. It turns out, Goggles, that did you know you can actually gather items with the gadget from the reputation system or whatever for Sumeru? That's just crazy to me. You can actually gather items doing that. I did not know that. Oh, here we go. Another small fry wish. I'll do that in the future sometime. Collect a bunch more of them. And then get disappointed by another Amos bow. I still can't believe that. It just kills me. You haven't finished it yet? Well, it's only level 3. Like, you should have had that by now. Oh, great. I need more of these sand grease pupas. They're pupas, but for some reason I always want to say poopas. All right, well, let's go get some of those, I guess. But before I do that, I want to just head on over to Dragonspine. All right, let's see. What's my highest HP stuff? And I probably should go by what's she looking at here? Crit rate of 17. Let's be honest. I should give her a different Claymore right now, but I'm not going to do it. Okay, we're going to go HP and crit rate. There we go. Even though her thing is HP and attack, that's what I should be building her by. I'm guessing, yeah, between Yao Yao and... I don't want to mess up my healers right now. I'll use them in the Spiral Abyss. Ah, whatever. I'll fix it later, I guess. Alright, well, we got her up to a respectable... Wow, respectable stats, actually. Defense is not looking that great. What about talents? What can I do on those? Ah, crud, I gotta send her before I can even level those talents. Well, this ought to be interesting. Now, Cyno, just to show you how much I've been giving him love on this account. Like I said, I was after his staff primarily with this stream. He's at level 9s across the board, and I do plan on triple crowning him. As a matter of fact, I gotta farm some of that stuff before the day's out. I do plan on triple crowning Cyno on this account. I just love playing with him. He's a lot of fun. Pretty powerful, too. Pairs well with Xingqiu and Yelan, unlike Dia. Like I said, I don't know what it is about Dia. They need to fix her. Like, when you're using Xingqiu and Yelan, you can't even attack with her attack. Her burst won't swing. The regular swing will. Regular normal attack, but the burst doesn't activate their abilities. Kind of blows my mind, honestly. Okay, so regular Dragonspine.
I love seeing everything covered in a fresh blanket of snow. There's a perfect stillness to it that's not lifeless.
I didn't want
Calm and peaceful.
to interrupt Cyno there. I love hearing his dialogue. Burst counts as one attack. Yeah, basically. You know, I still haven't, on this free-to-play account, done everything there is in Dragonspine. Can you believe that? Pretty messed up, honestly. I really have got to get back into, like, stuff I've missed in the past. Like, backwards content, or whatever you want to call it. Stuff I put on the back burner. I can't think right now. My mind's just shot from what just happened with everything I just did. Anyway, yeah, so I got plenty to do in Dragonspine. But what I'm really after here is I want to get cold. And I want to show you what can happen with Dia here. Because I saw this the other day and I was like, I never thought of actually using her heal ability here in Dragonspine. Because usually the cold builds up and then it really sucks, and it's one of the things that really is not fun about Dragonspine, exploring it. But it turns out with Dia, She's got this crazy heal thing that happens. Oh, we gotta change that glider. And she'll regen her health. Oh, actually, I take it back. I don't think that's going to activate until I unlock this talent. It's not going to activate until I unlock this talent. No way. Did you see it on the Doro 44? Yeah, that sounds about right, Goggles. That's probably where I saw it, actually. I think you're right about that. Okay, well, before I can actually even do it, I'm going to have to get more of those Poopas and level her up. So, wow. Well, Dragon Spine, I will be back. We're going to head on over here then. It's pupa hunting time. Oh, here we go. I remember where a lot of them are, or the ones I farm anyway, but I'm still going to get some help here from Tainari, because his mini-map will show me the location a little bit better. Can you please show me the time left for, yep, 1 second here, for next banner. Well, it depends. Even though this banner is going to end in 17 hours and 48 minutes, the next banner might not start right away. It should, but that's not always the case. So there could be a delay there. Just keep that in mind. But this one's going to end in just under 18 hours, and then the next one will probably start immediately or within 3 or 4 hours if they do some kind of maintenance or update or something. And of course, Shenhe and Ayaka are the first ones, if I remember correctly. So, all right, here's the pupas I'm after. And sure, I might as well fight these things. Why not? This mysterious meat is so funny to me. If you actually collect that stuff, I guess I gotta go to the cooking table to get it, and then you like turn it in, or I don't know what you call it, where you gotta take the meat and convert it. It gives you like a random meat. Could be the steak, could be the fowl meat, whatever. It's just hilarious. Oh yeah, no worries. Who am I pulling for? Well, on this account, neither. I'm tapped out. And on my whale account, I've already got Shenhe, I've already got Ayaka, and I don't really plan on going for their constellations. I'm probably going to wait for Baizu, if I'm saying his name right, on the upcoming banners, or what's the 4-star guy's name? I'm going to say his name wrong, so I'm not going to bother saying it. But Pawflet, thanks for stopping by. Going to jump in before school starts. Well, you'd have to back up a bit on the stream. Some crazy stuff happened, let me tell you. Recently I've been streaming when school is for me. What time could I stream to maybe get around that a bit, Pawflet? What time would work better for you? I can try to maybe do it earlier instead of later. Because that's something I definitely need to ask my community, is what works better to be on. And sometimes it's just because I'm just really unable to get on until really, really late, but it would be nicer to get on sooner. Okay, where is... oh yeah, one thing about Dia. At least I can use her to break open rocks. A lot of times I don't have a Claymore user on my team. I still think Razor, and this is thanks to Goggles for knowing this, I still think Razor is the best at breaking open ores and such, but John Lee falls in that category too, but Razor is like free to play, so everybody should have Razor. Alright, I want to see... oh wow, this is horrible. What happened with Hoy versus quality control this cycle? I don't know. Yeah, I heard somebody say a long time ago that she's an unfinished character, and it was somebody that had access to her from the beta, I would say, because they seemed to know it before she even came out, and I didn't want to believe it. I was like, nah, they're just judging it from a perspective of maybe they're expecting this crazy power level meta thing, but I really was like, nah, she'll be fine. Nope, I was definitely wrong about that.
Take it easy.
I really do believe they're going to buff her. I can't imagine her staying in the state that she's in. I just can't. Tanari. Turns out Tanari was... I thought, honestly, he was going to be a really good one to get. He was the first 5-star Dendro we had to get our hands on. And I was right. He's actually really, really powerful. I can't believe he's in the standard banner as just like a random character that could show up, because he's really good. You have insane character collection. On my whale account, my goal has been to have one of every character. I don't go for like refinements or constellations unless... I do recommend C1 of Yelan. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get it on my free-to-play account. That's what I was trying to get, and her banner disappeared. And so that's why I was within like 20 wishes of getting her on this one. And of course now, because of that, I've got Dia, right? So that worked out for Dia. But I recommend getting a C1 of Yelan. It's totally worth it. And of course Hu Tao as well. Hu Tao, and I just totally screwed that up. There we go. You wait for the image on the screen to flash. But that's what I love about him. His burst lasts so long. It's so fun to use. And right now I don't even have, you know, that 5-star past level 20, and it's still... He's just so useful. Level 9 talents. You can get away with a lot of like bad artifacts and bad weaponry when you get those talents up high enough. Sometimes I've gone to the Spiral Abyss, and I don't even look at my characters before I go in there to like see what, you know, artifacts or weapons they have on, because to a certain point, if their talents are high enough, they can still just get you at least to floor 11 in the Spiral Abyss if their talents are level 9. But yeah, so full disclosure now, I'll just go into my character list since you brought it up, and I will be 100% truthful, because now I really can't call this my free-to-play account anymore. Not even mostly free-to-play. So when I first started playing the game, it was during Zhao's banner, and I went and bought Hu Tao that came after that. I knew I had to have Hu Tao, and I didn't have the wishes saved up, so I bought her. And then, of course, I've done the Welkin Moon, and occasionally the, see, most known Archons don't have buffs that outlast. That's true. That's true. So I bought Hu Tao, because I knew how powerful she was. I didn't have enough time to save up from events and free-to-play to get her. And then, of course, Welkin Moon and occasionally Battle Pass. That was my first purchase. Second purchase was Kazuha. I knew I had to have him. He's super good to have. And then, now with just having to get those weapons from the Weaponbanner and Dia, that's the third time. Can't call this a free-to-play account anymore, I just can't. Even with all the characters I'm missing on this one that I have on my whale account, and there's a lot of good ones I'm missing. Raiden's a good one. Nilu's turned out to be pretty good with a Dendro team, honestly. And these ones are good too, don't get me wrong, but I'm just talking about like ones that could be truly powerful. Turns out Tartaglia is really good too. I just haven't used them as much as I should on my whale account. But yeah, I can't call this free to play anymore. It kind of sucks. Oh well. I initially made this account so that somebody would play with me. That was a family friend, and they just, I don't know. They get on sprees where they're into something for like 3 or 4 months, and then they change their mind about it. So I'm not going to take it personally. Maybe someday they'll play this again with me. But they change their mind about what they like too much. I guess it's just how it is. And then just the other day, there was Kashibi that apparently decided to quit playing Genshin, and that kind of sucks. Because, I mean, they're still going to maybe come by my stream occasionally, but I guess they decided to quit, and I can understand it, though. You know, this game's been going on for over 2 years. It's understandable to get burned out on a game, it really is. But it still kind of sucks.
Can't see.
I think if this game had had more of an open world concept, that wouldn't have happened. But it's just too... I think Goggles, they just got burned out, so maybe someday they'll come back, but... I put out that video about, like, you know, don't miss on the Wind Bloom, it's really cool and everything, and Kashibi's like, yeah, I'm here to watch, but I quit, and I was like, no, you seriously didn't quit. It's kind of sad to hear that, because, honestly, and then Kashibi's like, yeah, and I won the 50-50 and got, like, a weapon, and Dia and all that kind of stuff, and yet they quit. I was like, man, that's kind of sucky, but I totally understand why. You can get burned out on any game. Yeah, honestly, Goggles, I was thinking you were never going to come back. And then when you came back, you had that insane luck. You came back around Nahida's banner, right? And then had that insane luck with it. Like, you ended up getting the weapon and then a C1 of Nahida, right? If I remember correctly. Really cool. That was actually really cool. And then you've also got the Wander. You've actually got, like, low characters, but really quality, powerful ones, you know? Like that place center in Azuma was like the point where I was like, yeah, I'm done. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
One with the forest.
By the way, Tenari should be more powerful right now, but I got some of his artifacts on other characters. He's still doing pretty good considering that I'm missing some artifacts on him, yeah. I'm just lazy and don't want to swap them. Because I was in the Spiral Abyss. I was trying to... Alina, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Yep, stream's been interesting. I'm surprised I'm actually still streaming because my ability to talk was like gone 40 minutes ago. And I honestly was just going to try to summon for the bacon or the staff, and then I ended up getting baited into getting both weapons and Dia. Well, I wrecked my free-to-play account. That's kind of where I'm at, but at the same time, I still at least feel happy I was able to get what I wanted, so it is what it is. It is what it is. Now I won't feel depressed whenever I log on this account and have no 5-star weapons. Anyway. And Dia's fun. Dia's fun. I'll have to level her up. Right now, the only thing that's stopping me is getting these pupas. Let's see here. And I am trying to keep up with the chat and farm this stuff at the same time. Let me go back to the comments here. I locked it and everything, but at that point I just didn't want to continue exploring. I mean, that's what happens. Like, there's so much content, honestly. It's more than I can keep up with, for sure. Sumeru came out, and I still didn't come back, and then Cyno appeared. Yeah, Cyno's so much fun. Scaramucci's fun. There's too many fun characters, honestly. Even Alhaitham, I've just got too many characters. Nahida, I've been having a blast with all of them. But Cyno really, for some reason, I just love playing with him. I don't know what it is. His burst lasting so long, or his character, he's just a lot of fun. Anyways, hope I didn't miss anybody in the chat with your comments. I'm trying to keep up. That's one thing I've never liked is when I get too many people in the chat and I just want to comment with everybody. I see these people that get like hundreds of people in their chat, or like TikTok. Oh my gosh. The other day I was swiping and I came across somebody with 4,000 people in their chat, and it just looked like, have you ever seen Wheel of Fortune? No, not Wheel of Fortune. Price is Right or whatever it is. And they spin that wheel. You know, the one with the numbers on it for the value or whatever? And you can't even keep up with how much it's spinning. Yeah, that's what it looked like in the comments, and I was like, forget it. Just forget it. I don't think I could ever handle that, because I'm always wanting to reply to everybody's comments, and it just, yeah. I'm glad my streams are kind of on the small side, is what I'm trying to say. I value everybody that's here. Okay, here we go. What do I need now for pupas? Not that many, honestly. I'm doing pretty good. This area has got the most, I feel like, for gathering them up. What are your thoughts on Fontaine's Hydro Archon and her character? It's been a leak. Take with a grain of salt that she'll be able to have this underwater breathing mechanic. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. If that's the case, that would be absolutely amazing. But at the same time, we can actually go underwater right now. So is there going to be like underwater exploration for Fontaine? That's what I want to know. That would be really interesting. Okay, so here we go. Cyno with level 20 of the staff, Scarlet staff. But I'm still going to have a blast here. Oh, wow, that hurt. The only problem with Cyno is, like I said, you want to pair him with a shield if you can, but he's still so powerful. And his burst is still going, I love it. Like, the guy's dead, and the burst's still going. Well, that would be awesome if there's underwater exploration. I'm really looking forward to that.
Quiet now.
Well played.
Wow, he still hit me. I'm impressed.
One with the forest. I hear everything. Who do you think you are?
Busted.
Okay, Dia, let's see what you can do against a level 90 character when you are so under-leveled right now. Let's see what you can do. Alright, we're going to use a burst on those two over there. Wait, it says there's somebody else around here. Oh, it's counting them? Are they shooting me from all the way over here? Wow, I'm impressed with their dedication, I guess. So this is what I'm talking about. You activate Yelan, right? And then you go into Dia. They need to make it where Xingqiu and Dia will actually... Wow, they died really quick. Must hit him with... I can't get her to move away from that. They need to edit her so she actually uses those abilities when she's in burst mode. You know, like Cyno and so many others do. But anyways, Casey, didn't mean to miss your comment there. Thanks for stopping by. And that's awesome. If this is your first time to my channel, I appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully you've gotten everything you wanted out of this current banner before it goes away. It's crazy how powerful the weapons are in this current banner.
But still.
Yeah, actually, I'm surprised by how many people have been on tonight. But I am on a lot earlier than I usually am, right? I'm usually on at like 2 and 3 hours from now, so that's part of it. It's very stupid that her burst is canceled when she jumps. Oh my gosh, isn't that crazy? I still can't believe that. I haven't actually had it happen to myself, but when I saw it happen to other people, I was like, this surely can't be real, and I tested it out, and yeah, it sucks. And yeah, Genshin's an awesome game. Her burst is considered as one attack, so it makes sense. Yeah, I guess in that regard. But come on, you gotta admit, they've gotta be fixing her. She can't stay in this current state. It just can't, it can't last that way. It's gotta be fixed.
Stay calm.
I honestly, Goggles was not planning on summoning her on this power. Dia's incompatibility with Xingqiu Nilan is intentional. Really? Huh.
Take it easy.
I guess I didn't know that. That's weird. Why'd they do that on purpose?
Quietly now.
Oh, that sucks if that's true. Because I kind of thought, oh, they'll fix that. Wow, that's crazy. Well, then they've got to really show her some love. I'm talking like they got to make her burst last 3 times as long or something. They've got to do something. Gothic Lolly just tried to join my world. Not gonna lie, I kind of wish I'd let her, but I'm currently involved in other things. Gothic Lolly, that's crazy. I heard they want to stop making current characters more overpowered than previous ones, so they'd be able to... Oh, that's what it is? Oh, that's hard. That's a hard thing to do, like when stuff is expected to be a certain way, and then they backtrack. I don't know. I understand what you're saying, but if that's true, and I kind of worried that a little bit, but I was like, nah, that can't be the case, but... Wow. That's gonna be a hard pill to swallow. They might have to buff artifacts or something to compensate for that if that's the case. Because, like, Hu Tao is insanely powerful for a Pyro character, especially when you get her C1 and it just lasts forever. That's going to be hard to compete with. I'd say make them as OP as they are in canon. Yeah. I really like the color of your glider. Oh, that one? Okay, so you can get that glider. I'll have to show you how to get that. That's from the reputation system in Inazuma. Each city has a reputation system, and when you max it out, you get a glider for it. It's really cool. Like, make Diluc stronger than Hu Tao. Oh my gosh, could you imagine? Diluc stronger than Hu Tao? Wow. That would make a lot of people happy, though, because I know a lot of people, like Kashibi, unfortunately. Like I said, maybe he'll come back if they buff Diluc. But, you know, they've got ones like Diluc with, like, 4 constellations or something, and then, you know... He's not the greatest, unfortunately. Actually, though, he may be more powerful than Yelan. Or, I'm sorry, not Yelan. He may be more powerful than Dia, is what I meant to say. Oh, I can't believe I'm still awake. My brain's so shut. Oh, yeah, we got more of the pupas, so let's go and send her again. My whole goal is to get her HP up to a point where, I think I have to do one more ascension. I want to unlock this Stalwart and True. Yeah, I have to get one more ascension. Man. What about talents? Oh, sweet, I can actually at least level these. That's good. Got a lot of that stuff. I mean, you've got to take her to level 9. If you want to have her be useful at all on your team, she's got to be level 9 across the board. He absolutely is. Like, way stronger. That's crazy, right? Oh, man, I'm going to have to make more of these red silk things. Okay, I'll have to do that. Alright, how many pupas am I going to need this time? A lot. Oh, ouch. Kind of want to hop into my, my other game world. I'm gonna have to do the old jump into other people's world routine to get more of these pupas. I mean, there's plenty more in this world. They're just so scattered around, it would take forever. So, I will... Okay, that purple light there, I gotta remember that. It's the purple one. Because when you take these pathways, some of them have pupas and others don't. I need to get 40 more pupa for Dia's last ascension. I have no headbands for that ascension. So the headbands, basically, I would just say explore, obviously, Sumeru, but particularly this desert region is really a good spot, in my opinion, to fight a lot of the erudite characters, if I'm saying that right, to get the Scarlet bands and all that stuff, basically. She is really cool. She really is. But, like I said, they really have to buff her. Just my personal opinion. I mean, at this point, even if I had her at level 90, talents level 9 across the board, and the signature weapon, she's not as powerful as other ones. Kind of upset we didn't get some high island. Hold on, I missed that in the chat. It went too fast. Let me go check it out really quick. Kind of upset we didn't get some high island access through a wind gust in Mondstadt, because it only makes sense to have a floating island in the Animo region. Yeah, you got a point there. And we have had actually floating islands around Mondstadt. Just with the Windbloom Festival, there was the Witch's Tea Party. There was a floating island there. So that kind of would make sense, yeah.
Is your new boss.
Did I hear Gamer Babby? Yep, he keeps popping in and out of consciousness. As a matter of fact, I probably, just for the sake of getting him something to eat, I'm going to have to end this stream soon. Because usually, by the time I hop on here, he's done for the night. So, with that sort of thing. So, probably should wrap this up. I'll have to make it a separate video, I guess. But essentially, you go to Dragonspine with that one talent of her unlocked. And, she can be immortal, I guess, with it. But I wanted to check it out in the super cold region, because the regular region's one thing. The super cold region, however, that can be a different story. Before I forget here, because there's a lot of stuff in my mind right now I want to keep going over. So like I was saying, if you want to get that glider, you just go to these reputation systems with the cities. This is that purple one you were saying you liked. Hang on, is her constellation a cube? No, actually, I don't think it is. For Dia? Hold on a second. Let me level her up again. Did I see the right arm blind? To send her, it's the tetrahedron. Which is kind of like a cube when you think about it, honestly. I'm gonna need more of that. Hopefully I got enough of those. Pupas. Alright, let's make a trip to the Serenity Pot really quick. I still can't believe what I just did. Oh man, well at least I'll enjoy playing this account more. Oh well, thanks for the sub, I really appreciate that. I do like to interact with the chat. Like that was the whole reason I started doing streams in the first place. These solo games, and then I started soloing with Monster Hunter World in the very, very beginning. I just wanted to have people in the chat for it. It just made it more fun. And like I said, as much as I love having like a lot of people in the chat, I also want to have enough that I want to have a certain number so that I can actually interact with everybody. You gotta head out since 1 a.m. Oh, no worries. I'm gonna be heading out soon myself. And I hope I'm saying your name right, Alina, but thanks for stopping by. It was good having everybody here. Casey and Alina and everybody that stopped by. It's been a good night on the chat. I've enjoyed it. Yeah, with other streamers that are involved with their own self, I totally understand what you mean on that. I mean, partly it's just because they have to be where they focus on themselves. When you get like 100 people or more in the chat, there's no way you can focus on the chat. Like, you would basically just stand here the whole time and respond to comments, right? So I can understand that a little bit. But I've had people that have wanted to donate to me before with the chat, and I'm just like, nope, keep your money for yourself as much as I could use it and everything. I just want people to use it on themselves so they can enjoy the game better, right? And a lot of streamers, that's kind of why they start to stream in the first place, is they just want to get money out of people and make that their, like, job, if you will. And I can understand it, but at the same time, that's not how I want to be, so... I just do it so I can actually interact with everybody. Alright, I'm gonna have to make a bunch more of these. And Goggles, I didn't miss your comment there. I would definitely love to do TCG. I just might have to make that tomorrow night, Goggles. I can hop on earlier again and just make it a whole TCG night. That would be fun. Because I'm having a lot of fun with TCG. And I've actually got some good strategies now to fight you with. So, got some surprises for you. And nope, it's not freeze comp teams. It's actually some that's going to surprise you. It'll be pretty fun. Alright, let's see. These ribbons here. I'm going to need a bunch of these here. Do I need any more white ones? I don't think I need any more white ones. Or do I? Well, if I do, I'll have to just go farm some up. Also read Casey's comment. Okay, sorry Casey, I didn't mean to miss your comment there. Probably flashed on the screen too quick. How long did it take you to get all of your characters? Just kind of curious to know that. Oh, so, I'll try to break that down really good if you're still there, Casey. Hope I didn't miss your comment there. I hope you're still there for me to answer. Make those really quick. So, if I go back to my character list, let's see. And actually, this is really cool. It tells you when you've actually obtained characters in the bottom right corner. So I can be somewhat accurate about this if I just pay attention to that date on the bottom right. I first started playing, I got Zhao. Where are you, Zhao? Oh, I go cross-eyed trying to see all my characters. Okay, so I first started playing this game February 2nd of 2021. And then I also got at the same time Chi-Chi. And at the time, believe it or not, I was really happy to get Chi-Chi. Oh, wait a minute. Chi-Chi on January 31st? I got Chi-Chi before Zhao? Okay. I must have got Chi-Chi, because I re-rolled on this account. This actually is an account from PC Mobile, right? I re-rolled about 15 times. On my whale account, it was just a one-shot. I didn't do any re-roll. What I got, right? This must have been the one I got Zhao on. I know I got Zhao on the permanent banner within like 5 or 6 wishes, and Chi-Chi from the, or sorry, character banner, Chi-Chi from the permanent banner. Anyway, so I started out, I ended up getting Chi-Chi and Zhao, and that's when I decided, okay, this account's the one I'm going to stick with. Later on, I ended up getting Hu Tao, March 15th, as you can see there. And then, what were the next ones? I wish, could you sort this by the date you got them? Sort by characters owned? Okay, well that actually helps in that regard. Could I sort by the date I got them? I guess not. That would be nice if they'd let you sort by the date you got them. The other thing they've added recently that's really cool is you can see the avatars for characters. So say like with D-Luke, where are you, buddy? You've got the regular one, and then you can actually look at the, well, I guess it won't show me unless I actually obtain it. That's kind of sucky. But you can see the avatars for characters. So like with Jean, for example, you know, there's the original Jean. And then, I didn't get that one either? No way. Did I really miss that one from the, wow, I must have missed that. There was a event in the ocean, I can't remember the name of it right now, but I can't believe I missed that one. Anyways, you can see the different avatars, what I was trying to say, but... So, to try to answer your question, I guess the best way possible, I've been playing this game just over 2 years. I've bought Hu Tao. I bought Kazuha. Where are you, Kazuha? Going cross-eyed with all these. Kazuha. And then now I've bought Dia. So if you were to take those 3 out of the equation, the rest are free to play. The rest I got free to play. So I hope that helps answer your question there. After 2.5 years of gameplay. And then, of course, down here I'm missing some really awesome ones I wish I had. But I don't think I'm doing too bad. All things considered, I'm not doing too bad. Yeah. And obviously, if I focused on characters versus weapons, I've got some 5-star weapons that I could have focused on. I probably could have got like Raiden Shogun, Nilu, Zhongli, in place of the weapons. So, just what I would recommend is if you can afford it, if you can, the Welkin Moon is the best value thing to purchase in this game. So, you know, basically $5 every month kind of a thing, right? Think of it like a monthly subscription. Otherwise, just keep up with doing your daily commissions. If you have to be completely free to play, just do the 4 commissions every day and turn them into Catherine to get the bonus. So that's 60 Primogems a day there, and then always do all the events basically. And between doing that and then, you know, exploring for loot in the game, you should be able to obtain what you want in terms of keeping up with characters, for the most part 5 stars. And there is some luck involved, obviously, with the character summoning. Sometimes you fail and you end up getting like one of the permanent characters, you know, Kaching, Mona, Chi-Chi, D-Luke, Jean, that kind of thing. And then we've got Tanari in there as well, and I guess Dia now is in there as well, so you could end up getting Dia or Tanari from that as well. But yeah, that's kind of how things go. So, done pretty good on a free-to-play account, all things considered. But I've definitely had the luck there. And to give you just some advice too, try to stream. I think you have to have 100 subscribers on YouTube before you can start streaming. So maybe put out videos and get subscribers and stuff. It's true what they say about streamer luck. I can't believe it's true, but it is. I've definitely had better luck streaming to summon for characters and weapons. It just works for some reason. I don't know. Not saying it's right, but it definitely is a thing. Okay, so pupas. I need more. Let me show you a little secret to getting those, by the way. So I still like using Ajdaha for this. It just seems to work the best. If you don't have Ajda unlocked, you could go to like, you know, domains or whatever. But Ajdaha seems to work the best. So what you want to do, and I'm going to use Yelan. I'm going to use Yelan against this one. You've got you've got Electro and Pyro there. So you do kind of need to know where the pupas are a little bit. Actually, I take it back. I'm going to use Tanari. And I really need to heal Tanari, but let's do a match here. And actually I need to put some different artifacts on Tanari too. Wait, did people join my world? No, I joined somebody else's world. Okay, you want to join somebody else's world, that's very important. Artifacts. Oh, crap, they keep booting me out. I gotta equip some artifacts really quick here. I gotta go fast. Let's just... What are my best artifacts here? You know what? I'm just gonna go with Collays. They're probably the best ones, so... that one's already there. What are we looking at here? I need more crit damage, but... Dendro, what do I got for Dendro?
Tastes the same as I remember. But where...
Okay, that one's not bad. Again, Collay. Go with Collay, okay. And then I'm gonna look at the comments here in a second, sorry. Oh, he's using that bow? Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Alright, let's do this, everybody. Invite me. You're 1 HP, it's your world. Is this really my world? Oh, you're right, it does say one player up there. Okay, my bad, thanks for pointing that out. Well, that's not gonna work. Okay, we're gonna do this, but this is not what I had in mind. Thanks for pointing that out, by the way. That never happens to me. Usually, I join somebody else's world, but... whatever. I needed to do this anyway. This is not what I had in mind, but we'll get this guy taken out really quick. I was wondering why I didn't get an invite right away, because usually people invite me, like, immediately. Goggles.
Wait.
You have every right to laugh, Goggles. It's kind of funny what just happened.
Tastes the same as I remember.
That's too funny.
But where are those who share the memory?
Alright, here we go. That cracks me up. That never happens. Like, for the most part, 9 out of 10 times that doesn't happen. I definitely got bamboozled, yeah. That's alright, that's alright. Normally, if I was not streaming, I'm not gonna lie, I would have booted them and gone back to what I was initially trying to do. But I'll be nice on this one. Alright, let's get some defense here and some bonus dendro damage. And I really need to get a heal going here too. He's gonna hit me. Wait, Gene, you can heal, Gene. I don't want to risk dying here. Sometimes people can't be relied on to heal. So, where's my meal here? Hopefully it doesn't kill me in the middle of doing this. Alright, something's better than nothing. Okay. Let's kick this guy's butt. I really do love Tenari, though. He is powerful. His E ability creates that aura, and it's like a bait. Everybody goes running for it. 10 million more? Yeah, this is my free-to-play account. I got 10 million more. I don't know how, man. I don't know how. I've actually got quite a few characters that are leveled. I don't know. I don't know how that happened, but it's kind of funny. Oh, I attacked way too soon. I'm an idiot. Wasn't paying attention. All that damage just got wasted. But actually, they are whooping him good. Wow. That is awesome. Sorry, Ganya. I'm gonna get her killed. So the thing I love about him is you throw this out, and then you can just fire off 3 homing arrows. And the cooldown's not that bad either. And they do a ton of damage. He's actually amazing for a bow user. Absolutely amazing. Alright, this time I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna screw this up. This time I'm gonna wait. Okay, when I see the numbers, then I can attack. Kinda sucks that he's got that immune phase, but I guess it'd be too easy to kill if he didn't have that. Ganyu is definitely doing some crazy damage. I'm looking at those numbers. I'm seeing it. Alright, here we go.
Let's nip that in the butt.
Oh wow, this dude's toast. This dude's toast, man. Oh, you gotta leave? Oh, well, I hope I answered all your questions, Casey. Hope I didn't miss anything. And I appreciate you coming by. And Vicky, thanks for being here too. Man, Ajdaha just got butt whooped. I love it. Watch him give me bupkis for drops, though. Like, I rarely even get 2 talent materials from this guy. Maybe I get lucky since I'm streaming. Give me, like, a pole arm or something. Look at this. I was right. Only 2 materials. Not that I honestly need more, but it's depressing. At least I got some dream solvent, but honestly, I'm getting a little too much of that stuff, too. They need to break the barrier where you have to be within the same boss category to change those drops. They need to break that barrier, essentially. Alright, so this is what I meant to do. Let me get this right now. Oh, somebody's still grabbing a drop from the boss. Alright. You too, Casey. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. I'm gonna have to wrap this up soon. I gotta get Gamer Baby something to eat here. I really wanted to test out that HP thing in Dragonspine, and it's proving to be Kind of annoying. What's player 2 doing? Did he go running off? Nope, he's still there. Okay. I think it's funny you can actually track them down now. Search for players. The bottom left, if they are going to do stuff. You're also going to vanish? Okay. I can't blame you. I really need to wrap it up. This person's like not leaving. If you ever come across that problem, by the way, just like log out, log back in, because for some reason, sometimes you just can't get out of co-op. All right, so I'm gonna log out, log back in. We'll fix that problem. Have you ever tried to solo the dredgen? Have you ever tried to solo the dredgen? You mean dragon? You mean Ajdaha? The toad dragon I just did there? He's actually pretty easy to solo, in my opinion. With the right team, obviously. I would definitely say always bring a healer. But yeah, I solo him a lot. It's just, I find it more fun to fight him as a team, honestly. Like, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's just hop in there and take him out. I don't even have a healer on right now. That's kind of dumb of me. Like, you honestly want to have a healer with. I'm not even kidding. I'll try to get by without using a healer, and I'm sorry, Dia, but you're just not ready for this fight.
Take heart.
Let's go and hop in here with what I got here. Oh, you mean just one character solo? Oh yeah, I could totally do that with Tanari. Yeah, you too, Goggles. Thanks for stopping by. But always glad to have you here. Okay, so yeah, I'll fight with, I'll just beat him with just Tanari. And yeah, it's definitely doable, definitely. What sucks is when he's the cryo version, those cryo crystals home in on you. Then fighting him solo can be quite the pain. Also, it's kind of cheating to use Tanari, I'm not gonna lie. If you use characters that are like, require up close damage, that's a lot more difficult. Like, a lot. Now, he's about to do a stomp, so... Or no, he's not doing a stomp. Hold on a second. I'm waiting for him to do his, like, stomp. And then I use a burst. I could dodge him, but I'm kind of bad at it, so I'd rather just... Oh, wow, forgot that radius on thing. But yeah, you can definitely solo him. I've soloed him before. Definitely more fun to just do 4 players. It's about to hit me for this underground boogaloo. I actually don't know how to dodge this thing he does, because he's really good at, like, homing in on you. And it hits and it hurts. I guess when you start to get pushed out of the way by his body, maybe dodge, but I have a hard time dodging that maneuver of his, out of all the ones he does. And his tail whap, I barely dodged that. It's got insane radius, as you can see. He reminds me of a dragon from Monster Hunter World. Oh, that's gonna home in. Who's the one I'm thinking of? Oh, I'm starting to forget the names of the dragons from Monster World. But he kind of reminds me of this one dragon that has this tail whap or whatever. Huge radius with that thing.
Today, you witness your reckoning.
Actually, I wish he functioned a lot like Monster Hunter World dragon. That'd be so much fun. Carve up the dragons after you beat them. Oh gosh, that's gonna hurt. Oh no, I don't want to get hit by that. No. That'll kill you. These buffs that they hit you with, they will finish you. Because it puts a sigil on you and it just keeps doing lingering damage. It's the worst. Oh gosh, that hit me. Oh my gosh, that hurt. And then that ram, he can actually apply that sigil on you if he rams you. I'm gonna die. So this is why I said you wanna bring a healer with.
I'll bury you.
Oh, I tried dodging, but I didn't dodge at the right time. Oh well. Anyways, I need to practice more, I guess, dodging that slam thing. So if you dodge at the right time, you can dodge all those attacks, but you've got to be really quick at it. And clearly I'm not, so I'm out. I'm gonna die. I'll have to work on that. I've run into people before Vicky that actually have like 10,000 kills on that guy. I kid you not. And you're probably wondering how I know that. I'll show you something really interesting. Let me go ahead and have Sonara get some heals going here. You might already know this. If you go to the archive and you go to the enemies or living beings here, It's under this one all the way at the bottom. I mean, it's going to show this for any of them, actually. But on the right side, well, kind of in the middle of the screen there's like a tombstone, if you will. So on this account, I've killed Ajdaha 95 times. Senora 66, Child 108. You see where I'm going with this, right? It shows you how many times you've bodied. Could you imagine having 10,000 kills of Ajdaha? So I only have 100. I've got 1% as many kills as somebody. And they still sometimes get hit occasionally, but they've basically they love fighting the creature over and over and over again to get to where they can dodge all its moves, never get hit by it. I guess they really enjoy fighting it that much, because clearly you can only get the loot once per week. But some people just love fighting the enemies in this game that much. It's impressive, I'm not going to lie. Not what I want to do with my time, but it's impressive. Even on Monster Hunter World, the most I ever had was, I think, 300 or 400 kills on a particular dragon, so that's impressive to have 10,000 on one enemy. Anyway, let's see if I can finally get this right here. Okay, so now I'm joining somebody else's world, and the reason I'm using Tanari, I should be using Yelan, honestly, but I'm trying to quickly go and grab the grease poopas, and yeah, it's kind of dirty to do, but someone uses Klee, did this? Really? Klee? Klee? I gotta look that up, because that's impressive. The reason that's so impressive is Klee is really hard to use because she's stationary with her charged attacks. Did they just use, like, the bombs and stayed away, or... As you can see there with Tanari, I shouldn't have even... Oh, they did? Okay. Either way, that's still impressive. That's really impressive, actually. So whenever I do this, I occasionally get people that really get mad that you do this. And I guess I'm not trying to piss anybody off when I do it. And they've got every right to boot me if I do this. But I'm waiting for them to invite me to the battle with Ajdaha. And I am going to help out with that battle. But I initially come and, grab some of this stuff. And it works a lot better if you have a character that's fast, like, Yelan. If I was on my whale account, I'd be using Yelan right now. So I join. And I help out. There's a whole process of what I do here. Because clearly, they want me to do this in the first place. 1 Klee and no drug. Oh, wow. That's mighty impressive. Mighty impressive.
Can't see.
I know I can't hurt him right now, but I'm going to make some energy particles while I'm just chilling. So, let's see. Do we have a healer? Oh, we got a healer. Okay. So, you can dodge that ability, and I'm doing horrible at it. I will say, too, that person probably was on PC, right? It's so much easier to dodge on PC versus, like, console or a phone, because it's quicker key presses, essentially. On console, the problem I have is the response time when I press a button on my controller versus, what they actually do. And the buttons, too. My dodge is set up to a trigger, and it should be set up to, like, one of the paddles or buttons. That would be a lot quicker response time. So, I should probably swap those. Yeah, definitely. Definitely easier on PC to do that. Wallenstein's channel, for example, that person is definitely on PC. I've seen them solo riding Shogun without taking damage. You know the ones that do 1 HP, right? Is that the one you're talking about, probably? Wallenstein? That would make sense, then. Because they do the solos all the time with, like, 1 HP, and... Yeah, that ain't me. Oh, wow. That's about to hurt. Yeah, I'm so glad I'm not near that enemy right now. That would hurt so bad. He's honestly impressive as far as the bosses go, and I think that's one of the reasons why I like to do what I'm doing here with this guy. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I have this whole strategy. I'm going to make sure that they can kill him without failing. And then what I do is I purposely die. Because I'm going to leave, I'm going to go grab some more of those pupas. But I'm going to make sure they can definitely get the kill at the same time. I don't want to be a douche to them. Alright, so I'm going to do this, and then this, and then I just stay here. And I keep doing damage until I die. And actually, I might not die. This healer's doing a good job of keeping me alive. Kind of funny, but usually the damage from this is... Oh, Chinese streamer? Okay. I can't believe I'm still alive. Usually I die. Ajha is doing a horrible job of killing me. And this person's healer is insane. Kuki literally made me unkillable. I actually am impressed by that. I need to look into making my Kuki that strong. Wow, that was impressive. I did not know. I think that might be better than Kokomi. That is insane. Wow. I'm kind of speechless by what just happened there. I usually die just standing in Ajdaha's attack like that, like even with Kokomi. But Kuki just literally saved us all. I couldn't die, I was unkillable. That was impressive. Okay, anyway, so I got some pupas, I helped them out. I usually dip before the battle ends there, but you know, that worked out. Where I didn't even die. I'm kind of mind-boggled by what just happened there.
I got you, boss.
Okay, let's see if I got enough to ascend her and finally test out what I've been wanting to do. No, I need 10 more. Alright, we'll have to get those right away. Cookie is really good with a Hida. Oh, absolutely. But in terms of keeping me alive, I can't believe that just happened. That was beyond impressive. That's all I gotta say. Alright, so we're gonna match. Go to somebody else's world again. I just need 10 more of those pupas, so... It's not like I'm draining their entire world of them, so I don't feel too bad about doing this, honestly. Mostly because they usually boot me before I even get a chance to grab that many, to be honest. But I'm not going to completely drain them either. Alright, so we got these here. Oh, I want to grab a couple before I accept that invite. Okay, there we go. I think I missed some. Alright, so on this one I'll dip earlier. I gotta grab some more. I'll make sure they're gonna be able to kill Ajdaha, and then I'm just gonna dip. Good choice of elements there. They've got Cryo and Hydro, though. Against Electro and Pyro Ajdaha. It's no wonder he's getting his butt kicked so bad. Now, when he's like Pyro and Cryo, or Pyro and Hydro, that kind of thing, horrible combination to go up against. He just gives you a butt whooping. I'm surprised they haven't updated him to have Dendro, because he really should have all those elements in my opinion, but
Take it easy.
not as of yet.
Busted.
The enraged Earth will not absolve you!
Gonna do some shots from here. Ganyu is, when you build her the right way, is that the Amos bow? I swear it's almost like they want me to main Ganyu. Now that I've got 3 Amos bows. I don't know, maybe I'll have to start using her more. Just combine the other 2 into the one for Ganyu. Honestly can't see ever using more than 1 Amos bow at a time, so I really should just combine them, but I don't know. Wait a minute, who did we just lose? Oh, Ganyu? Yeah, that is weird actually. Ganyu does die a lot. I don't know what that's all about. I'm not purposely trying to die here, but I think I'm going to. Yep, that killed me.
But the truth is...
Okay, so I'm going to leave here, and I'm going to, they'll probably be ending that too. But I don't know if they're going to make it without Ganyu. They usually don't do this. They're probably going to reset, and then I'll help them again. They'll probably reset. Alright, let's do this. I'm going to go this way this time. Now, I don't have the minimap with Tenare, so I'm just going on memory here and looking for the shinies, as I like to call them, the shinies. Or the twinklies, or whatever you want to call it. The pupas. There's actually quite a bit to gather in this first part.
Take it easy.
So this is my whale account. I wouldn't even bother grabbing those crystal flies. But I don't have a ton on this one. Don't have a ton. Okay, I gotta watch out for the pupas. I think the next group of them are down here. Don't know what direction. Wait, Kokomi is whooping tail? That's awesome. Maybe I should have stuck around after all. Oh, we're all the way down here now? Okay. Gotta get some more pupas. I think I might have enough, but I'm gonna just finish off this, and if they need help, I'll help them to beat Ajdaha. I guess they beat Ajdaha. Cool. In that case, I'll probably get booted soon.
Take it easy.
Alright, where's the purple? There it is. This is the direction I want to go. Should be some more over here.
Take it easy.
And I didn't take too many from their world, so. This does tick people off sometimes. I should just leave right now. I think I took about 13 or 14. That's not that many, honestly. In the scheme of things, I think there's... Well, I could tell you right now how many Poopas there are from the interactive map that Hoyle Lab has. It'll tell me exactly how many there are. It's a lot. Honestly, it's a lot. Okay, let's go ahead and finally ascend her here. So we got that talent unlocked, and now I'm going to head to Dragonspine, and after I check this out, I guess I'll wrap up this video, because, yeah, I've got to take care of a few things. Otherwise, I'd stick around longer, but to be honest, my voice is almost gone anyway. It's unfortunate. So the next ascension, I'm going to need a lot more of those. Talents, again, I try to keep them consistent across the board. So, yeah. If you're going to use her, if you're going to obtain her, you're going to have to just resign yourself to the fact that you need to take her all the way to 9s across the board. You don't have to triple crown her. You don't even have to crown her at all. Unless you're going to be like maining her, and no matter what, that you just love her and you're going to do that. But I think I'm going to use, the burst here. I'm going to level that up. But you're definitely going to have to take her to triple 9s. And if you're not going to use her signature weapon, you're going to have to use like Serpent Spine, or Blacklist series is not bad. Or probably one that gives you the energy recharge. Actually, you know what? I would say use the sacrificial sword with her so you can use her ability more often. I kind of plan on testing that out with her, actually. Okay. So, let's go ahead and head here, and...
Are you kidding me? This is even colder than the nights in the desert.
That was cute. Okay, let's head somewhere cold. Like the tree down there. As a matter of fact, I'll just teleport over there. Just so I got a pretty view while I'm freezing my butt off. Alright, let's see what happens here. Cold should start building. And I know this is going to make her unkillable, but I want to see what happens when I go to an actual cold area. And I'm definitely starting to lose my voice, so I better wrap it up soon. Okay, Teyvat interactive map. I'm going to go to... Wow, she looks pretty in the snow region. Her skin is like glowing. I love it. Got a nice skin tone there. Okay, let's see. If I were to pick those pupas, right? Special items. No, not special items. Local specialties. There we go. There's 74. There's 74 pupas in a 24-hour period that you can get from your own world, or from anybody's world. So I'm only taking like anywhere between 15 to 20 at a time. Granted, it's the ones that are all in one spot, but I'm not being too douchey in regards to that.
Sandstorms behind for a better life.
Did I ever fully level up that tree? I'll have to take a look. I think I did. But I am missing a lot of stuff in Dragonspine I need to do regardless of that. This place really is beautiful. It's just exploring around here with the cold really made it kind of miserable. That reminds me, I was going to mess around with this gadget some more. So you get this at level 3 for the reputation system in Sumeru. And the thing that's kind of cool about it is if you get near trees and you activate this, it just automatically like takes the wood from the tree. You don't have to put any effort into getting it, which is really cool. I love that. You know, like swinging your sword at a tree. And the cooldown is not too bad either. So let's see how many trees I can get with this radius here. It's almost cooldown. 9 pine wood, not bad. Now, regardless of the fact that she can survive this cold, it does zap your stamina quite a bit when you have that maximum chill going on, and slows you down. So, yeah, even though she's unkillable around these parts, or she should be anyway, take that into consideration. That's going to kind of suck. Man, there's actually a lot of areas around here to keep you from freezing. Like, there's that fire there, and the teleporters, and fire there. I mean, you gotta kind of deliberately want to kill yourself to some degree. But let's see what happens here. Boy, that cold sound might get a little bit annoying after a while. 9 wood again, nice. And then she starts healing herself. So that's her ability. After Ascension level 4, and that's unlocked, you don't even have to worry about, like, eating a healing meal or whatever. And its cooldown time should activate again before I need to heal again. And her HP is high enough, too. That's another thing, too. If you have one of 4 different elemental types on your team, it boosts her HP as well. So if you have 2 of the same kind, it won't, but I can't remember how much it boosts her HP by. It says on her character. Which one is it here? Might even be this one here. Or is it this one? Maybe it's this one? When her HP is less than 4%, she recovers 20%. Am I thinking of like a weapon or something? Could have swore one of these abilities says something about if you have one of every element on your team, it increases HP as well. I swear that's a thing. I just can't find it for some reason. Oh, am I thinking of Yalen? Oh, okay. Okay, thanks for pointing that out. There's so many characters to keep track of. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Okay, well, my brain's shot. My voice is almost shot. And I definitely need to wrap up this stream. As much as I'm having fun with it, I really am, and everybody that's here. Definitely need to wrap this up soon. Okay, so we know that she heals quicker in this region than the cooldown. Now let's test a truly cold region and see what happens here. I'm looking at this area right here. I'm back for one more question. Okay, let me go to the chat here. So this region right here, that's a particularly dangerous kind of cold. Oh wow, these guys are going to attack me. Hold on. Let me take them out really quick.
Nowhere to run. Through me, justice is served.
And I'm going to check the comments. I'm surprised they attacked me. Oh, I screwed up his burst there. I want to wait to do the slam until I see that iris there. There we go. Okay. And again, his burst is still going, so at the bare minimum, they need to triple the duration of Dia's burst. If they do nothing else. Go into the water? Yeah, that's true. The water is really nasty cold, too. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of this here. But, like, typically you're not going to find yourself swimming around in the water. But you do come across some really nasty cold spots in Dragon Spine. So that's what I want to test, to see if this makes her die or if this makes her unkillable. I'm back for one more question. When you subscribe to somebody, do you get notified when they go live next? If you select the bell, you can subscribe, but then you gotta like click the bell on the right. And I usually never tell people to do that because I don't want to interrupt them. Like, I stream sometimes at weird times, so I don't want to interrupt people. But if you did want to know when I go live, that's what you'd have to do basically, is hit the bell notification essentially. And I will definitely do that. I hope I'm saying your name right. Chauvin or Chauvin? Yeah, I'm near the teleporter. So I'm about to run into the cold here, and it's going to start killing her really quick. And let's see if I can keep her from dying. Guess I'm going to have to fight this guy, because he's going to mess with me, so. And of course, the cold with the hypocube, that's another way to... that's another way to die really quick. But this cold here is particularly nasty. It should be zapping my HP very, very quickly. It's actually not going up as quickly as I thought. That's odd. Am I not deep enough in the cold? Okay, here we go. Now it's going up quickly. See that bar? Like, it is... She's getting cold very, very quickly. So that's similar to like what you'd see near the cryo cube or, like you said, the water. Water might be even quicker than this, actually. I'll test the water, too. But I want to see if she's truly unkillable. And I can't get over the fact that her skin glows such a nice color in this region. It just looks so good. Okay. Let's see what happens, Dia. Let's see if you can handle this. Or maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe the cold here won't matter. Oh no, it's zapping it really hard. Look at that. it's zapping really good. But at the same time, she's still surviving. I'm impressed. Okay, a gamer baby's like, okay, I've waited long enough for you, dude. You gotta get me something to eat. And you're right. You're right. I will get you something to eat. So I'm gonna stand here one more time here, see what happens. Because it's got a cooldown period before it activates again. And it's got an HP threshold. But you know what? I think she might actually be unkillable. No way. Because it should activate again soon here. I use the 4-piece clan with healing bonus. Oh, that's a good point, yeah. The artifact would definitely help with that. You got a good point there. To get more HP off the heals. So depending on the artifact set, But look at that. She regenerated enough HP. I think she might be unkillable. No way. Even in the nastiest cold that Dragon Spine can muster, she's doing a good job. That's crazy. All right, we'll go to some water down here. As a matter of fact, there's actually a region in particular that, if you go explore for like loot, it's this bay over here essentially. It's really nasty. We'll head over there. Oh yeah, no worries. I'm glad that you asked that question. Not a lot of people ask that, so that's pretty cool. Alright, let's head down here and go take a dip in the water. Because there's like loot down here and there's just like areas of water I run into in Dragon Spine. So that was a valid question too, is how does she handle the cold with the water? And then I want to check out the Hypo Cube because I wonder if that's the same level of cold as where I was just at, or if it's nastier. But obviously I don't want to drown. But we'll just get some HP back and then I'll hop in the water here. Or not HP, stamina. I wonder if I can zap your stamina too. Oh, you want to drown? No. I don't want to drown. Funny thing about her, actually, when you resurrect her, she immediately starts her health regen too. So even using the cruddiest regen there is, she is superior when it comes to staying alive. It's hilarious. Look at that. She got her HP back. Unreal. That is unreal. So yeah, even with some of the nastiest cold in Dragon Spine, she's unkillable. Granted, I would drown if I went and, you know, burned through my stamina here. There's no getting around that. But even after drowning, she is going to immediately regen her health if I resurrect her. Yeah, she's unkillable. That's pretty crazy. So watch this. I'll drown her, right? And then when I bring her back to life, the funniest thing to me... Oh, what do you mean? They brought her back to life with... See how her HP started regenning? It's crazy. She's full health again. So she makes the game more difficult, which in return can make the game more fun, especially if you're bored with the difficulty. I've always said I wish that they'd give us a higher world level on difficulty because level 90 enemies just isn't enough. I want level 100 enemies. I want like level 12 Spiral Abyss difficulty in the open world so that it makes me more trained, or it makes me like more used to the difficulty of the Spiral Abyss level 12. That's what I want. But currently there's no such world level, so hopefully in the future that's a thing. But let's see. This cold is similar to where I was just at that one teleporter. So essentially, you can even survive this guy without those braziers being activated. That cracks me up. All right, let's see here. Let's mess with him a bit. Obviously, I need her burst, and obviously I need to, like, you know, level her up more and all that stuff. But she can survive fighting this guy. This cracks me up. Now, obviously, the cold, getting afflicted with the cryo, and that debuff, you're not going to get as much out of your burst as you normally would, right? Because it's going to slow down her attack. But still, I'm impressed at how well she's handling this situation. This is crazy. Oh, man. So crazy. Well, she's a unique character. Hopefully with, you know, a buffing of some sort in the future, she will be somebody that I look back and go, you know what? I'm glad that things worked out the way they did with this stream with, you know, the weapons and all that stuff. Okay, they've definitely got to make her charge her burst quicker. Look at that. I don't even have half her burst yet. She's like, I think, worse than Zhang Ling in terms of charging her burst with particles. That definitely needs to get adjusted. Absolutely needs to get adjusted. Other than that, though, she's got some interesting things that just... I guess I'm going to have to explore Dragon Spine on this account and finish out all the stuff I missed because, heck, she can't die. You know that one warming bottle and the one meal that slows down the cool? It's like a... What's the name of that one meal again? It's called... I wonder if I got any on me that I've made. Yeah, here it is right here. It's called goulash. Even with that, it's not necessary because she just... She makes you unkillable. Oh my gosh, it makes me laugh. And now, actually, though, a truly unkillable character, though. So she's unkillable in the slow dying sense, right? But there is one character that's actually immortal, and I'll show you the one I'm talking about. She has all all of the usual disadvantages. Hold on, I cut off the chat here. Let me go back to my YouTube stream on my phone here. I try to word wrap it and keep it on the screen, but it just goes by so quick. She has all the usual disadvantages, all of them, with no upsides to compensate. Oh man, she's quite the character, right? Alright, so I'm going to end on this note here. I'm going to end on this note. If you ever get Kuki, or if you've already got her, and I think you have to have her at C6 Constellation, though, to make this work. I gotta look at that again. I think it has to be C6 Constellation. Where are you, Kuki? I really do have a hard time seeing my characters. There you are. I don't know why. I just get too many characters, and I'm like, where are you? I can't find you. So I got lucky on this account. I think I do have her at C6 on this one. No, I don't. Oh my gosh. Who am I thinking of that have her at C6 on this one? So you do have to have her at C6 here. When she takes lethal damage. So basically, on my whale account, I've got her at C6, and I can drop from this height, and it won't kill me. It takes me down to 1 HP, but it won't kill me. So like, you know, some of the boss attacks with like the Raiden Shogun that instant kill you basically, she can survive an attack like that. And then of course, since she can heal, you can heal yourself right away. And it does have a 60-second cooldown, which sucks. But when you think about it, the Raiden Shogun with that attack hers only happening, well, not every 60 seconds. Basically, she's truly immortal. So you combine her with Dia, and the fact that, you know, Pyro and Electro work well together for Overload, they're a pretty good team, honestly. Okay, well, with that, my voice is completely gone, so I'm going to have to wrap up the stream. It's really sad, too, because I want to keep going, but I got other stuff I got to take care of as well. Gamer Baby's waited long enough for his food, so... Appreciate everybody that came to the chat. Yeah, I wish you the best of luck if you're going to summon on this banner, or the upcoming one with Ayaka and Shenhe and everything. Again, so with the upcoming weapon banner, with Ayaka and Shenhe, it's going to be the Calamity Queller, and it's going to be the Mist Splitter Reforger or whatever, right? This one is truly amazing to have for a lot of characters, the Mist Splitter. However, the fact that it's combined with the Calamity Queller, I would be very careful on that one. I'd be very careful because the Calamity Queller is mainly meant for Shenhe. It just is. I would probably, if you can hold off on going for that weapon for her, wait for a different banner where it's like 2 other weapons combined, is what I'm trying to say. This one was a hot banner because this one has crit rate and this one has crit rate. They're both good weapons. They can apply to a lot of characters, and that's why no matter what I got from it, I was like, I'm going to be happy. But what did not make me happy was getting an Amos bow. Whatever, is what it is. They need to take away that part of the weapon banner. They got to take that away. I just don't like that at all. These weapons should be from the permanent banner. Anyway, that is my opinion on that. But the upcoming banner, that's a good weapon. The Calamity Queller, not so much. Shenhe's an amazing character to have, but I feel like unless you're going to get the weapon that goes with her, the Calamity Queller, unless you just want her for the waifu factor, or you think you can use like a 4-star build, like there is builds and everything you can use to make her powerful, and she's a 5-star support, I think you'd probably be better off going for Ayaka if you don't have Ayaka. Definitely Ayaka. She's worth getting. Hands down, one of the top 3, top 4 characters in the game, so highly recommend going for her. Anyways, I got to wrap up the stream. Hope I didn't miss any comments. I appreciate everybody that came by, and I wish you a good night or good day. I will catch you on the next one.